What was Eru Iluvatar's role in the War of the Jewels? Have you ever wondered how the grand conflicts in Tolkien's world connect to the very fabric of existence? Let's take a closer look at Eru Iluvatar's role in the War of the Jewels. Eru Iluvatar is the supreme creator of all things in Tolkien's Legendarium. His influence is felt throughout the ages, especially during the War of the Jewels. This war was primarily about the Silmarils, beautiful jewels made by the Elf Fëanor, which held the light of the two trees of Valinor. Eru's presence in this conflict was not always direct. He established the entire cosmos, including Arda, which is the world where these events unfold. The actions of the elves, men, and the dark Vala Melkor, who later became known as Morgoth, were significant. However, Eru's overarching plan guided these events, ensuring everything happened as intended. The War of the Jewels saw many tragic events and heroic deeds unfold. Eru allowed free will among the inhabitants of Arda, which meant that the choices made by elves and men shaped the course of the war. Yet, Eru's subtle guidance was always present. His most notable intervention came at the end of the war. After Morgoth was defeated by the combined forces of the Valar and the Elves, Eru took decisive action. He reshaped reality itself, transforming Middle-earth from a flat world into a round one. Morgoth was banished into the void, ensuring he could no longer influence Arda. This act marked the end of the war and the darkness that Morgoth had spread across the land. Eru also played a key role in the fate of the Silmarils. When the elven heroes Beren and Luthien recovered one Silmaril from Morgoth's crown, and Fëanor's sons took the others, these jewels became sources of conflict. Eru decreed their fates. One was placed in the sky as a star, another was cast into the sea, and the last was buried deep within the earth. This decision removed the Silmarils from the reach of mortals and ended the cycle of violence surrounding them. Throughout the War of the Jewels, Eru's role was more about guidance than direct interference. His design allowed the conflict to unfold naturally, leading to Morgoth's defeat and the restoration of hope for Middle-earth. Eru's final actions reshaped the world and set the stage for future ages, including the struggles against Sauron. In essence, Eru Iluvatar's role in the War of the Jewels was that of a creator who allowed the conflict to play out within his grand design. He intervened decisively only at the end, defeating Morgoth, transforming the world, and determining the fate of the Silmarils. His influence marked a significant transition from the First Age to the ages that followed in Tolkien's mythology.